They both look at one another. A very interesting proposition, Kasai. I do not know if he looks around and sort of like scratches through his through like the garb that is like underneath his visor, scratches his chin. I do not know if that is wise. Temera, our place in this world is. It has been allowed, but is our stay welcome? If you could. That's a very fucking good question. If they could, would they? I don't have an answer to that. I didn't think that far ahead.
That's rough, buddy.
Can one of you roll me a D1 hundo?
And I?
Who has not rolled one in a while?
We're in a fire pit.
I'm not in a fire pit.
You're in a fire pit.
Young Gasai, in the fields of Elysium, both sides of the pillow are always cool.
I'm just saying something because they're usually on fire.
Wow.
Damn, that is paradise.
You mind if I roll one? D1 hundo?
Send it.
Yeah, I think you haven't rolled one
Cursed
today.
die rolls and all that, but well, here we go.
Fuck it. Jesus, that's
Oh,
Christmas.
buddy.
You could almost not get worse.
Look at each other. No, we wouldn't stay. Sorry.
Look at each other. No, it sucks here.
I'm just
This
curious.
is cringe.
Oh my god! Wait, what the fuck?
Alright, hold on.
Okay, everyone roll D100, see if we're all that.
Yeah,
shit.
everyone roll a
Plus
D1
three.
hundo.
+3.
It was
Plus
from the
three.
D6s earlier. Don't worry about that.
Damn, we all roll shit. We
Whoa.
all.
Not all of us.
Oh, now-
it's
now-
descending.
I would say
Damn.
you guys dead ass. This would take like a 9 or below.
Holy
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus
The
intervention.
Kobusi's exactly. It would take a divine intervention to get this to work.
But
So-
it- 95 has a 9 in it.
It does.
He's right.
It also has the context of being 9D.
I was dead ass thinking before you wrote. I was just like, "We'll flip the scale for you, Fred. Don't worry."
So about that
Man, I
thought,
wish
hear
I
me
said
out,
it
maybe
now
go with
because then
that.
it would have worked.
If you flip the scales.
I would have succeeded if we flipped the scales. Barely.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Man.
What do you mean? You did say that.
Yeah, of course.
You said that in
Gaslight
the
myself
past.
into thinking I said it.
What? Gaslighting's not real. You made that up. Come on.
You're right. You're right.
I mean,
Tell you what, I'll tell you what,
basically
how
halfway
about
to
we-
saying it.
Okay, 6:35 right now, so we're definitely running overtime. Would you guys be down for 25 more minutes?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay.
I was actually
Is
going to ask. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
What's up?
I was actually going to ask if, depending on where we end, if there's nothing in between this and then doing Amber's thing on this upcoming Tuesday, could Alec and I have that conversation when we get back to Duvros? If everyone's okay with staying for a little bit? I know it'll just be us in the scene, but
Well, we'll see about keeping everyone around because Fred is on a
Mhm.
other hemisphere of the world.
for sure. But let's do your thing.
Okay, so 24 minutes. Is there anything else we can throw at this? Anything else? Wait!
Waiting.
Amber has the Black Watch ring.
Oh!
That's true.
Okay, damn it. God damn it.
Okay, well. Yeah.
Sometimes life likes laughing at us. I could just supersede this.
You could.
For
I could
fun
just do
story
that.
narrative.
Yeah, think of it like this, Crash.
Yeah.
You said
Wait,
you
hey, brother?
hadn't thought this far ahead.
Yeah.
So you
Like
looked up
that.
to a D100 roll.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
if you hadn't prepared for this ahead of time,
Hmm.
then there is a chance, however likely,
Okay.
that
Uh-huh.
you, in that moment, leaving it up to a D100 roll was
Uh-huh.
a rash decision.
Crash is known to be rash.
That was so much.
And adding to this, if we remove the C from your name, we have.
Oh,
a
right,
word.
yeah. As Garth was saying, crash is rash. Right. Right. That's a very fair point.
Fair and balanced as all things should
I
be.
mean, really, the will of the gods is unknowable and sometimes confusing.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step out from this, aside from memery and desire. Let me look at this from a more logical or logistical standpoint. If they stayed around, it wouldn't just be walking around the place. Definitely not that.
Right.
That would be fucking insane. Insane. Say Tristan is a different. Okay, Tristan walking around is a bit better because he's not a fucking Nevros Legalatos, but he is also a high level adventurer. So there's that. I don't know what it would look like if they were quote unquote anchored here.
So they need something to anchor to.
They do.
One.
Jastra will make not soul gems, but like soul conduits for them from some of the Gravelight. That's why she needed the 3 soul gems. It was a trade. I guess she didn't need them, but she desired them to trade material for material. It's like prey. Breaks down Mimic into biomass. Actually, no, it wasn't biomass in for them. The Typhon and Prey broke down to the what's it called? The purple component, like the mystery.
The exotic stuff.
Exotic, thank you. Yeah, the exotic material. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like a mass trade on that. I will say.
I thought of some words. It might not have any impact on this at all.
Lay it out.
Seeing this happen, seeing Kasaya plead, and looking over to Blair and Tristan, and sort of thinking about his own situation, Sajar's going to double down on a conviction, and he's going to say, I think hope is a flickering flame, and in these tumultuous times, one worth protecting.
Ooh. Make me a persuasion roll. You get guidance. You get radiant wheel. You get a spark of knowledge. You get a D10 for Altani. Because again, Altani supports keeping these guys around.
First, so boom, 12.
Didn't I say? Did I not say advantage? I was saying a lot of things. Did I say advantage? You would have had advantage.
Recall.
Okay, then roll one more time. Okay, well,
and then so that's the D4, and then you said
so D6 from spark of knowledge. It's D6 from celestial wheel.
6.
Mm-hmm. A D10 from Altani.
Middling rolls.
I mean, yeah, like sort of literally, actually, 4 on a D6, a 3 on a D6, and a 5 on a D. Literally, and a 2 on a guide. Actually, mid rolls, like literally.
Oh my
What does this add
god.
up to in total? Let's see.
16,
6,
19, 24.
24.
You would need a lot better than that to supersede.
Fuck it, Champion of Faith.
What? You dare?
We're just using them all.
I
today.
dare.
You dare?
He's daring.
Oh
He's yandere.
shit.
Dare. Derringer. Okay. I think that is the cosmic tip. Literally. He speaks true. Oh, yes. I suppose he does. He looks like a Sai. He's one of yours, yes? He is, yes. He nods, still scratching through his visor, or his, like, the cloak underneath the visor. We will stay. For however long we can. Sounds like you not need help, but we'll welcome it. Yeah? She nods fervently. Yes. Oh. Right. me and Temera were talking about this. Come closer. She takes a step closer. The two of them. Temero isn't as tall as Marius. Marius is like 7 feet tall. Temero is only like 6 flat. So he's not that much taller than like a normal person, considering how some of the people in the call are freaks. Hey. But yeah, so Marius has to crouch down a little bit, like lean down a little bit, and he does bring them both in a hug. You weren't expecting this, were you? And Kasai just begins chuckling to herself. No, look at that. This I was not. He begins flexing and squeezing really tight. He has like a +6 strength, so that probably tells you what you need to know about how tight a bear hug from him is. Very good. He's very good. He passed them both. Wanted to do that.
Very good.
Very good.
Good hug. You hug well.
Excellent.
I
excellent
hug well.
fun.
So, I think Tristan already. Tristan's answer is pretty like much less. I was gonna say begrudging, easier to get. Again, he sort of is already here. To Oscar's point, right?
It's just is he more manifested than previously?
Yep. Would all of this have taken place over the course of 10 minutes? Yes, with you guys going down out of town to go get the items and coming back. Yeah, so Varric would have been gone. Yeah, so Varric is peace out. Stuff like that. So that's good. But no, never mind. Never mind. So, don't know what it looks like.
Go on.
I was just gonna say, tinfoil moment. Does he sound similar to the Farloon Phantom in his accent?
Who? The Alas?
The Alas.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. They are sister tribes for a reason.
They have a crossover.
Mm-hmm.
Are they really sister tribes, or are they just like one big tribe with two different thematics?
They're sister tribes. So, Morgan, you approach on up, having been told to politely fuck off.
Fuck off nicely, or go away nicely, as I would say to my high school teacher.
I don't think nicely was insinuated there, but sure.
You come on over, and Amber is like just has a smirk on her face at seeing Kasai hugging her Ligeratos and Alas, and she looks at you. How'd it go?
You're rather capable of keeping track of time, I imagine. How long was I gone?
2 minutes. 3. 4.
So
Less
you
than a
could
handful.
so you could tell probably how well it went.
Surprise, surprise. Everyone's trying to bring back the fucking dead.
God, I just... She kind of like rubs, pushes her hair back, like rubs her hand like across her forehead and pushes her hair back, and it's like, I have no fucking clue what to do with that kid.
Maybe there's something you can do.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck's sakes, Morgan. You, Silas, me, we're all, I think, around the same age. More or less, right?
Shaky hand of, yeah, about.
Amber just shrugs, like, generally, like, on across her arms and tries, she just shrugs while her arms are still crossed, and she just goes, I don't fucking know. I guess, being excited over a dead friend is more important than, being excited for a living one. She just is looking at Belair. Or 2, looks at Kasai. But, whatever.
Oh, what's the term I was trying to think of? Fuck, can't think of the term. I don't know how correlated those factors are, but at the very least, they are very distracted from the pleasantries that are happening and stuck in the past. So I can't disagree with that notion.
She just shakes her head.
Is this
I guess we aren't being
shut
much
off,
different now,
Sir
are we?
100%.
Yeah, they're not exactly quiet.
Just to do anything.
Yeah.
Hearing that, or yeah, I was waiting.
He looks over, considers the youngins and their dilemmas.
Yeah, it says the
Yeah,
old
he was
man
older.
who's like fucking 80 or something. No, 60 something? Normal years?
Sure.
In looks, maybe. No, kidding.
The salt and pepper grandpa.
Definitely. He's simply gonna say, well, being young, you're not afforded the luxury of perspective, at least not the kind of time affords you. But the other payment for perspective is pain. You've had yours already, and you've paid for it. I don't think they have.
Debatable.
she looks like she wants to say something against it, but it's like, he's right though. As opposed to Amber.
Whatever.
Regardless, to go with your points of...
She just hit Zajar with the okay boomer.
I mean, to Amber, the pain had been paid prior already.
Yeah.
Right? You can pay all the pain you want. If you're not learning anything from it, then you're just a masochist. Or a bitch. Right? So to Amber, like, the pain has already been paid in the past.
In blood
Nothing.
and lives and fire.
Into Brendan.
Who?
Right? Same deal as told us paying their pain price via Lambert.
Yeah.
You can go pay the price all you want. If you're not getting anything from it, then you're an idiot to her.
Morgan has a thought process, but I don't think she's gonna say it out loud, purely because she doesn't want to piss off Amber right now.
Oh, how smart.
You're learning.
Yeah. But regardless, instead of sitting around complaining about mistakes that other people are making, why don't we, I don't know, talk to
Do
them?
something proactive, like, I don't know, try to keep 3 epic spirits around. Oh, already done.
Alright, well, good job.
Actually, see these squints. They're still
Oh.
a soul ardent.
Sorry, they're still
If
soul
they're-
lit.
Soul ardent.
Precise trap.
Okay. Soul like sun, not soul like youth.
They're still the soul ardent. If they're still walking around and they can find it, they're invited to the moot.
Huh.
That's true.
She shrugs. I still say we shouldn't go to the moot. We're just gonna get turned away anyways by the Black Force, and I'm not too big a fan on breaking our word.
No, I agree with the sentiment.
I'm just saying.
Zajar nods.
But they are part of our group. At least once when we made that deal.
They could definitely keep the moot safe. Can you fucking see that stuff they did?
That was insane.
I did. I'll tell you, like, jump scares all of you. God. She's like beaming ear to ear.
That
It was
scared
so-
me in real
It
life.
was so cool. It was so cool.
Have you been-
Amber just puts a mouth over, or puts a hand over our eyes. Oh, Tony, we get it. You
Were you,
love
like-
swords.
Hiding there the entire time.
I was just waiting for someone to bring it up. Oh God. Girl, she puts a hand on both of Altani's shoulders. Yeah? You need to get laid. Huh? I'm just saying.
Morgan looks over to Oscar, looks
Like-
back to this
like-
conversation.
Like, lay down on the ground. Oh, I've been done. I've fallen to the ground. And Oscar just like looks away. It's just like,
No.
time to hit the old dusty trail. He's slowly inching away. Like, I ain't getting involved in that girl talk. I'm leaving. I'm a noble son, for God's sake, so I'm not getting involved in that.
How fast can he
No,
run,
no.
and can Morgan loop him in before he can escape too far?
He's not running, he's just trying to slowly creep out of the conversation.
No, Altani, she's talking about sex.
Oh! Ew. Ew? Definitely sounds like someone that's never gotten laid. Well, it's just... Altani. She, like, throws an arm around Altani, brings her in conspiratorially. What happens when you work out? You get stronger? Okay, yeah, but what happens to your body? You get stronger. No, not... She, like, flicks Altani's forehead. You sweat. Oh, yeah. You know what happens when you get laid? You sweat? Yeah, so if you think about it... The cogs begin turning in Altani's head as she tries to connect the dots.
I need to get laid now.
I need sexual intercourse.
So it's like working out then. Mm-hmm. And it brings you closer to people. Someone you very much care for. Oh. Oh. She like gets like a I understand now sort of expression.
Frown.
Wait, did Amber just give them the birds and the bees talk?
Yes. Let it be known, Altani is approximately 6 or 7 years older than Amber. Because Amber's 19, so
And Amber's probably had 6 or 7 more partners than them.
she's not that bad.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, she just like nods. It's just a jar. You frown at this corruption occurring in front of you, and Amber just gives you like a okay, like like making a circle with her index finger and her thumb, like it's okay. And she has this gleeful, wicked smile on her face. There's like, I'm trolling so many people with this now.
Altani's just gonna run. Do you want to have sex? Wait, what?
Yeah, so Morgan, you catch Oscar before he leaves.
Just kind of like up here next to like, fascinating conversation.
Quite an interesting conversation. Not exactly one I want to stick around for, ma'am. Unprofessional.
Fair, true. But just maybe wait for that all to die down so Altani has someone to talk to about probably something else afterwards.
You can see his eyebrow quirk underneath his visor. Something else. Not that, but something else.
Nope. You're a noble son. I'm not suggesting that. I am purely suggesting, like, I don't know, probably maneuvers. Combat maneuvers.
He rolled insight on you.
Oh yeah, maneuvers, alright.
That's a really good insight.
Maneuvers, you say.
Look,
Actually, no, I think he had expertise. Anyways.
I want to say it's perception or persuasion, but we all know it's not. There's a small part of Morgan that's just like, I kind of want this to go through, because I want something different. I want some change for Altani to maybe see something else in the world.
For
I
the
don't have the plus 11,
inexperienced,
obviously.
I would recommend Precision Strike.
I was gonna teach him commanding presence.
No, I don't. I think if I
Grappling
take
strike.
Oh man.
grappling- What is this?
The thing is, he talks in like a Scottish Irish accent, so that sounds like over. So I'll man her over if you catch my.
Oh man, are over.
He looks at you and squints.
Look, someone needs to keep track of her. You saw her. She's stealthy. She will just
You
disappear.
also wouldn't have guidance on that, so
Oh, I wouldn't have guidance. Ah, shit! Wait,
he just
what
squints
was
at
it?
you. I appreciate the guidance, Miss Ariana, ma'am, but I think I'm fine for the time being. If Altani really wants to talk about maneuvers later, she knows where to find me. Honestly, though, we should stay focused, eyes open. You never know.
She kind of lets out a little bit of a sigh. It's like, you're not wrong. You are quite experienced in this. And then she kind of like takes a small step to the side so that he can just walk past her.
He walks away. Free. He's free.
Free.
Free. Free me. Oh wait, that's a conch. Never mind. So yeah. So the idea is interesting to both Blair and
This is-
and Tristan, right?
Hmm.
It is entirely upon how Jace actually like. How does she accomplish it? And I think we'll end on that note. I think you guys could do the Duvros talk in between of sessions.
Mhm.
Yeah, so in between sessions, we could like figure out a time to go do that.
Divorce talk?
Do like you talking to Silas, or we could do
Oh.
it before Amber stuff on Tuesday. We're all there anyways, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because it is 7 o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
which is an hour past the 25 minutes I said earlier. So
Oh, wow, time flies.
yeah. Congratulations, you guys have helped Blair deal with some PTSD,
Hell yeah.
and it only almost
Go
killed you
us.
guys.
Worth it.
It wouldn't be
I-
cathartic otherwise.
I think I'm gonna try doing something like this, a damage mitigation sort of thing again, because I really enjoyed that personally.
I did too. Yeah, it was a very interesting way to. It was a lot. It was a lot more dynamic, and it felt more strategic than just like, okay, here are a bunch of zombies on the battle map.
Yeah.
In a weird way, it
It
felt
allows
reminiscent
for
of
They weren't
playing-
zombies. Fuck.
It felt reminiscent of
Yeah.
playing the soup one shot, you know, where it's like you kind of roll 2d6 and just describe what happens, and you have various levels of success. Except for this is much more
Yeah.
mechanical leaning than that one is just story leaning. But this is still very
Yeah.
story leaning.
Yeah.
I like how this can give way to some very sort of narrative description in terms of what happens during the combat encounter.
Such as punching a
Mhm.
fucking cannibal.
Yeah.
Which also
Mhm.
Gives you some leeway to visualize it as well.
Which also the image I had in
Also
my head
cool
was
move, by the way.
Thank you. The image I had in my head was different than that. I was thinking they shoot the cannonball and she punches it and it explodes behind her. But also
that would have
was sick.
been
thing you
way
did
more
was sick.
dangerous.
The thing you
That
did
would have
was
been
sick. Holy
way more dangerous.
Yeah.
Cooler.
I like your idea. I like his idea better. His idea wasn't going to kill me.
So what's a cultist session?
Quick.
Oh no! I already had a session title. I thought of it.
Breakaway. Oh.
I want
Oh.
to break away. Something sorrow. Aw.
Innocent sorrow.
That's just sad.
I mean, it was just sad up until the end. Up until the end, it was fucking tragic. Can you imagine if you guys died?
Yep.
Oh, that would have
We were. I
The thing
think,
is,
close.
Blair would have been. She wasn't attacked by any of the specters. So what fucking happens there?
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
She'd just
Blair
be the
walked
only
out
living
alone.
woman in a field of dead men.
In the same place that happened before.
I know, huh? It's crazy. Wild. History repeats itself.
I guess it was double or nothing for her, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy, huh? It's just wild. It's crazy. It's wild. But yeah, so Jastra will hook you guys up. I don't know what that looks. I don't even know. Like, I'm not gonna think of it from like solely a narrative standpoint. I'm just gonna think of it from like a logistic, like a scientific approach. Like, I'm trying to like, cause I have a general idea of like how souls work, soul gems, manifestations, and reanimations and stuff like that work in the setting. So I'm just trying to like, Jastra would have a very deep understanding of like talking to people from beyond the grave or bringing people back from the dead and that sort of stuff, right? Like she's like she's probably like the best expert you guys can probably find on that. She's called a grave one for a reason, right?
So we have a spectral blacksmith for the keep now? Question mark.
I don't know how. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Okay.
That'd be kind of sick.
Here, I'm gonna leave this music on because I fucking love the song so much. But we're out of session right now, so we're just gonna chill for a bit. I eventually am gonna watch the Superman episode.
The new one, I loved it. No spoiler.
I saw some snippets of it. I'm
This is
flustered.
episode 4, right?
Yeah.
Yes, 4. Thank you for making me aware of that show, by the way.
It's
I'm
so
really not a
good.
Superman
It's so
fan,
good.
but
It has my
it's-
wife in it.
Yeah.
It's just good writing and fun animation. It's just also
yeah, I was gonna say.
I did see a sneak peek for next episode, and I know what happens at the end of this episode, and then I'm like, ooh, such speed.